Hey friends, it's Marie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing some dies from Spellbinders. This is their Botanical House die set. And you get this little die here that cuts out this frame for what looks like a little greenhouse. I think it's really cute. You also get this little angled piece here. And if you don't know, it's just part of the floor for the house. So you would cut that out, put that behind. I actually have it upside down right now, so I'm going to turn that around. And then you put the house on top. Now it lines up with those two corners on the side, and it makes your house look kind of 3D. So I think this is really fun, and you also get all of these little leaves that you can go ahead and fill your house with. So I'm just kind of showing you how you can put some of these little leaves inside the house. You can tuck them inside, you can tuck them outside, and I have a card here that I've already made. I've done a lot of ink blending on that background, splattered some gold on there, put some sequins in, and made a really sort of enchanted garden type card. I'm going to be making another card for today's video. This one's going to be really super simple, clean and simple card. I've gone ahead and I've cut a lot of these leaves out already. I find when I get these die sets, what I like to do is cut out lots of pieces right away, and then I keep these pieces and I can throw together cards easily as I need to. So it's nice to kind of keep these die pieces with the die set so I can just pull them out, put them on a card when I'm ready to. So I'm using some of this Fun Stampers Journey Fusion ink, and this I believe is Sweet Pear, but it's a green color, and I'm just blending a little bit on my leaves. Now I have these products linked down in the description below if you want to go check them out. Also, if you're liking this video, if you like these cards, make sure to give a thumbs up. So once I have my green on my leaves, I'm also taking a little bit of yellow distress ink, and I started blending it on the top just like I did blending the green on the bottom. But after a little while, I thought this was becoming a little tedious with all of the blending, so I just took my little ink cube and just started swiping it on the top of my leaves. And this works as well. With this yellow being such a light color, you don't get a whole lot of crazy streaks by just taking the ink cube right to your leaves. So I'm just doing this, blending colors together, and I'm getting this sort of gradient of the darker green into that lighter yellow. So I'm taking some cardstock here, and I know my frames are black cardstock, so I know it's a little bit hard to see against my black glass mat. So I'm putting it on top of a piece of white cardstock so you can see what I'm doing. I'm putting some little drops of glue all over my little house die piece, and I'm actually putting this on the front because I'm going to stack several of these pieces together. Sometimes when I get a really fine die like this one, I like to stack several of them together to make it a little bit sturdier. And also, if you wanted to go ahead and stack maybe 3 or 4 of these together, then you can put a little window over it, put the last one on top, and you've made a little shaker house. And I think that would be really cute too. You could fill it with some sparkly sequins or something. Now I didn't do that on this one, but I thought that was a fun idea that I'd share with you if you wanted more tips and ideas with this die set. But I'm just going ahead and stacking these up, making it a little bit sturdier for the front of my card. It also adds a little bit more dimension with these fine dies. If you want to pop them up on foam adhesive, that's really a pain to have to try to cut out any foam adhesive to pop it up. So if you just kind of layer more of those layers together, it gives you more dimension. So now that I have about 3 layers stuck together, I'm going ahead and putting some glue on the back side because I'm going to go ahead and adhere it down to my card front. I'm using a little bit of a light gray paper. You can almost not tell it's gray, it's so light. And I'm also gluing this house onto my card base, and I'm letting a little bit hang off the side because I wanted it to just kind of peek in from the side of my card. And I'm using some strong scissors to cut that remaining piece that's hanging off the edge, just cutting that off so that it's flush with my card. I've also glimmered a little sentiment. You'll have to forgive me, I don't remember which glimmer set this Hello Sunshine is from. I have a lot of different glimmer plates, and if you have a sentiment that's just on a strip, you can go ahead and glimmer it on one of these banner pieces. And I cut off that little banner because I want it to kind of look like this banner is wrapping around this little house. So I'm going to glue that little banner piece down on the edge. And then the rest of the sentiment, I'm going to pop up on some foam adhesive. So it's going to give that a little bit of dimension, and it's going to make it look like I have this banner sentiment just kind of wrapping around my little greenhouse. Now, I'll also apologize. I have ink on my fingernails. That's why they're looking green. Don't worry, it comes off. But sometimes when I'm doing a lot of that inking, I get inky fingers. But, you know, it comes with the craft, and I think it's really fun. So I'm just going to go ahead and add lots of these green leaves all around on my greenhouse. Now, like I said, you can put these inside. You can glue them down before you put your house down, making it look like they're inside. I really just kind of wanted to take my time and glue them down and make some fun little arrangements. So I decided to glue them down afterwards, so it looks like they're on the outside of this house. But you can do it different ways. And so I'm just making little bunches of these leaves kind of on the two corners here. I'm leaving a little opening there on the door. And then after I have those leaves down, I'm going to just tuck my sentiment inside some of those leaves. Again, with foam adhesive, I'm making sure you can see that sentiment. And I'm going to adhere it down. So I've also adhered it a little bit off center of that little banner edge, just to kind of make it look like it's a banner wrapping around my greenhouse. Now, to finish this card, I'm taking some of my gold friendship sequins from Fun Stamper's Journey, and I'm mixing it with some clear sequins, and I'm just putting sequins here and there. I'm just kind of tucking them in between some of these leaves and adding a little bit more sparkle. And like I said, it's a really simple card, but I just wanted to give you a few ideas of things that you could do with this Botanical House die set. So that finishes my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I gave you a few different ideas of what to do with this die set. I'd love to see what you guys make, so go ahead and make something, post it, tag Spellbinders, and yeah, thanks for watching. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, just do all the things, and I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye.